I had this job right before I started here. They got my background check back and they terminated me immediately. And I just remember thinking, is this what the rest of my life's gonna be like? This struggle? It's really easy for people in my situation to give up hope. I mean, when you constantly get thrown down or kicked down and doors slammed in your face, it's just hard to get ahead. It took a long time for me to get there, I think, but I do deserve a second chance. I do. Everybody deserves a second chance. What do you think, Bentley? You ready to go to school? Yeah? I was born in Texas. I moved here as an infant back to Cedar Rapids, where my family's from. Pretty small family, very close-knit. I went to cosmetology school right after high school. I just always liked doing hair, and I liked fashion and gossip, and I like that I was untouchable. Nothing can ever bring me down. I was confident. I had lots of friends and acquaintances and all good things, positive things. I can only imagine what people thought when, everything happened. My ex-husband, he was in the military. He deployed. And when he got back, he wasn't the same. It tore us apart. We just weren't able to recover from that. Life with him was all I knew. It's all I had, and losing that, I lost myself. I did hair for 13 years. After my divorce, I quit. I just stopped going. I quit returning calls. I got depressed. I hung out with people that maybe were also kind of lost too. We went from breaking into cars and to houses, and I then started using substances. It was really hard to be me, to wake up and just be me. I think when I finally got arrested, I was grateful and thankful. I was relieved because I knew at that time that's the only thing that was going to save me. It saved my life. I spent my time in prison trying to better myself. I know that to be better, you got to do better. So I took advantage of everything I could. They can't prepare you enough for what comes after prison. It's so difficult to adjust. Before I went to prison, I met Lindsay at the substance abuse program in town. She was my counselor, and I had no idea that she'd be along my journey, for such a long time. And so when I get out of prison, I meet my parole officer, and it's Lindsay. But I think it's all for a reason. I mean, I don't think I would be where I'm at today without her.
When you first meet somebody and they come onto supervision, they can be in a really rough space. We really try to work with them on getting their basic needs met, because if their basic needs aren't met, then they go into a fight or flight mode, and it's really difficult to make changes. Employment is a big foundational piece. What struck me about that initial conversation with Alisia is, she was very open and honest during our first appointment. You could tell that she had put a lot of thought into what she wanted her life to look like, and she did not want to go back to her old ways.
I did everything I could to, be successful when I got out. I had a job lined up, and my boss started making sexual comments to me, and just made me really uncomfortable. Just got to the point where he just wouldn't stop. I felt like at the time I didn't have a choice, so I dealt with it. And I'm sure a lot of women do the same thing. And so I finally, reached out to my parole officer and my counselor and my therapist, and they all encouraged me to remove myself from that situation. So I did immediately. I called and I quit. My next job only took a couple days. Someone from HR called me and said, I see your background and you have several charges. Don't report to work tonight. Your job is terminated. I remember trying to advocate for myself, and that's something I hadn't done for a long time. He wasn't having it. And I think, what that did to me mentally, I didn't even want to get a job after that. I'm like, I don't even know where to go, I don't know what to do. Is it going to be the same thing forever? Not having, what you need to survive. It's really lonely feeling. So it's really hopeless, extremely hopeless. That's when Jody introduced me to Frontier.
Jody? Hi, Alisia! Long time no see!
What I always tell the clients is, I know how to fish, I'm gonna teach you how to fish, and then you're gonna go fish on your own. I've worked for the department for a very long time. I've seen how hard it can be for people to get jobs that come through here. Frontier was willing to give a chance, whereas nobody else would. She got the job and she took over from there. If you want to bloom, you can bloom, and she chose that.
After struggling with employment and being knocked down and feeling like not good enough, coming to Frontier just was refreshing. It gave me hope again. They offer tons of different benefits. They have the Breaking Down Barriers program, and that's just a program that helps individuals that may have, different obstacles to get to work, childcare, transportation, and I was able to take advantage of all of those programs. Nobody knew my past here. They didn't know anything about it. So I was accepted. I fit in.
Make sure on your home screen,
Okay,
hit your confirm variant. Hit your start,
all right,
your pallet will start coming up.
okay. That's all you gotta do?
That's all you got to do.
All
When
right.
Alisia started, I have no history of her background. She was one of those folks that, right away it was like, I need more stuff to do. I look for people who are very eager and willing to learn. To me, the past is the past. What you've done, just show me what you can do now. You're in front of me, this is your resume, show me what you can do, and we'll grow from there. And she is a very, very good example of that.
Frontier's Second Chance Hiring Program has allowed me to grow and to be successful. It's allowed me to look forward to my future and not be stuck in the past. It's changed my life. If other companies could just do the same, think of how many lives would change. Giving felons the opportunity to prove themselves. Because just because they, have a past or made mistakes doesn't mean they aren't worthy.
Oftentimes, society just says, get better now, and kind of tosses you aside. We should be working together to support each other, to help each other. Alisia made the decision. She is the one that said, I will take this and I am going to become the person that I want to be.
Over the years, she's grown a lot since she started. Her future here, I think it's whatever she wants it to be. I know she's at some point said she wants to sit in my seat. More power to her. I figured I got a few years left here before I probably ride into the sunset, and somebody's got to take the seat. Why not her?
I never thought that I would come this far. I want other people in my situation to have hope that it does get better and it will get better. That you don't have to be one of the statistics. Just don't give up. Surround yourself with good, positive people. People that'll encourage you and not bring you down. You just gotta find your place again, wherever that might be.
Come here. What? I love you. I love you. I love you more. I love you.
I'll always work on me. There's always room for improvement, and I still have a long ways to go, I think. But today, I can say that I'm happy being me. I'm okay being me.
I'm excited for my future. I don't know what that will bring, but I know it's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to it.